what the yay say, can it with the say, yeah, I don't care what CC or E say.
Or he say or she say, money in a briefcase, nigga must be Philly cause I'm getting that cheese. Oh, that's a scummy bitch. Oh, I think that bitch is TK. Oh, she gon' learn today. I tell that bitch to do a three-way. If you feeling lucky, I might go in for the sweepstakes. Big nuggies in this blunt, like I'm smoking or in PJ. And then like I am Canal, I'm a fucker in my PJs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again with another reaction. Early as fucking AM. It's 6:30 right now. The chapter came out, TCB. They finished it up and published it by, was it like 2 o'clock? So I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna go to sleep. Woke up, here I am right now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bear with me. I'm still waking up my damn self and all that. But anyway, we here for that JJK chapter 241, and I will be here later as well for the anime episode, because y'all know what's gonna happen in anime, baby. You already know. So I'm gonna be here. Hope you guys pull up too, especially if you're new to the channel. Pull up for that as well. Support the content. Hey man, we out here, you feel me? But nonetheless, last chapter, and by the way, the lighting might be a little off because since it's early in the morning. Usually my main source of light is like from the sun outside, you know, coming through the window. Ain't no sun, it's dark as hell out there, so bear with me. I did little tweaks and stuff to make my green screen at least bright enough so I can use the green screen and for my face. Anyway though, all that aside, Takaba versus Kenjaku. Last chapter, Kenjaku was basically just dissing Takaba, man, dissing the man. He was talking crazy. Everything that he tried to do against Kenjaku's like, he didn't laugh. Yeah, I hear dogs outside. Can they please be quiet? I'm recording, yo. I'm recording. Don't mess it up. All right. Now, anyway, yeah, Takaba, he was trying, but you know, he's a comedian, but hey, his shit ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kenjaku understood it, and that was the other thing too. Takaba understood that people just didn't understand his jokes because of his references. Like, okay, well, they don't understand it, so it won't be funny. Kenjaku understand everything, and shit was not funny. I'm like, God damn, that must suck. That definitely sucks. You know what I'm saying? If you're a comedian and you do a joke, somebody actually understands it, but it shit ain't hit. Hey, it is what it is. And we learned that the fool got tuned for. So yeah, I'm ready for this chapter. He was doing a whole bunch of shit, made that boy Kenjaku have like a bandana and shades and shit. There was a lot of shit going on. But let's see this chapter, because Takaba, he looks like he ain't winning this. At the end of the chapter, he looked defeated. You know, mentally he looked defeated. So let's see what he can do in this chapter. I'm just gonna get into it, all right? So chapter 241, JJK. At Average University, you're late. Takaba on the path towards becoming a comedian. Okay, so we're seeing backstory from him. You don't even help write the set. Why the hell are you late? Why the hell are you the one late? Or you the late one? I don't know why I had so much trouble reading that. We're running out of time before our next show. So idiot survivor, move on up. Okay, so we still doing Takaba shit, right? My bad. Same shit, different day. You reek of booze. Whatever, let's start. What Gege say in the author notes, that moment when you realize the higher up you've kept waiting is a black belt in karate. Talk about tense, damn. Gege, you getting your ass beat or some shit, nigga? You getting your ass beat? What the fuck? What you talking about? That moment when you realize the higher up you kept waiting is, goddamn. Yo, species, non-native, food, vegetative. Oh right, yeah, the rapper bit. Not ringing the bell? My bad. You didn't. That's all I was talking about. Like, niggas just don't understand your jokes, gang. And Kenjaku understood the shit. He's just like, that shit ain't funny. So that's even worse. He can deal with people just not knowing, because okay, they just don't know. So, you know, you don't give a damn, do you? I do. Then really apologize. None of this my bad crap. Say I'm sorry. You're the one setting an example how to be a complete antisocial asshole. The hell? You don't come out to drink with us. You don't even laugh at other comics sets from the stage wings. I'll laugh if it's funny. It's thanks to me that our upperclassmen leave us alone to do our own thing. So what are you saying? You go out drinking all night and show up late to practice hungover all for my sake. That's about sums it up. We don't even perform twice a year, and when you do it, it's all overdone, out of date and material. Yeah, every time you open your mouth, it's just to yap. Niggas yapping, all right? just to yap about which chick on the staff you're banging or about why mysterious connections you have in the biz. You think cozying up to some schmuck who could insta kill by Ushijima the loan shark will magically make you funny? Use your goddamn brain. The manga serialized from 2004 to 2019. Okay. So you're jealous because I'm popular with the ladies? Is that what it is? Damn, and he just punched the shit out of him. What the hell does that have to do with anything? I'm saying we should take comedy seriously, you dumbass prick. Doing comedy with you isn't fun at all. If we can't laugh at this stuff, why would the audience? Why did I become a comedian again? Mr. Comic 12415. Got nauseous before he set even started. Death would be better than this damn onion spits, Mr. Comic. Don't sweat it. Pigs will fly today. Someone make 100% of an audience laugh. This nigga got a fro now? In any case, I didn't hate your set. Yeah. We should disband. Let's just give it one last shot. Why did I become a comedian? Damn. He like, why the fuck did I? Because people don't, for one, people don't understand my work. Two, people don't appreciate my work. Even if they do or don't understand it, they don't appreciate it. Three of my jokes just don't hit regardless. Like, yeah. But yeah, why did you become a comedian? I'm sure it's some kind of instance when you was a kid or something like that. Or maybe it's just that simple. He's fuck with comedy. He just ain't that good with it himself. How many more can we give it? One last shot. We're already in our 30s. People our age have already climbed the corporate ladder. They have wives and kids they're providing for. How much longer can we keep doing this? What the fuck is going on? Bros is wearing dresses with a fucking, I don't know what it is that supposed to be a dick puppet? What the fuck am I looking at, bro? Pause, Gege, pause. How much longer? Pause. How much longer, huh? Pause again. What the hell am I reading? Damn, goddamn. Gege's on some shit. I say next stop, C1, but here I am as a lone wolf comic again. I wish I could be a regular on the sketch now. Something like an MC on an idol show could be good too. The contest to decide the best comedy doing in Japan. Comedy superfans like me know that work is often looked down on, but it's a pretty solid gig. You don't need a partner and you get to test your skills as a comic by making girls who are complete amateurs seem interesting. Then those girls someday show up on some variety shows. And how much longer until I've told every joke I possibly can? Why did I become a comedian again? This is cool that we're at least getting this. I know a lot of people don't really care about Takaba's character because, you know, his whole thing, like, and that's like the point of his character too. Like the fact that the way people, you know, react to reading stuff with him in the series is the same way how people look at him, like characters in series look at him as well. Because they're like, the nigga's not funny. We don't understand what the fuck he's talking about, but he's still on it. Like, why is he so passionate about this? And this is the same thing that he's questioning in his head over and over and over. He say all these jokes, nobody laugh. He does all these sticks or skits. I mean, nobody laughs. Nobody's laughing at anything that he's saying. Nobody is. So it's like, you know, why did I become a comedian again? I'm saying we should take comedy seriously. Oh, right. I was the kind of serious kid who always cold towards others. It's only natural most kids didn't like me. I was lonely and I wanted to change that about myself. I wanted to pull all my efforts towards joking. I made them all laugh. I made them realize I wasn't a bad guy. It made me so happy. So yeah, it was about him not being, so he wasn't social. He really didn't like rock or do anything with other people. So, and then people didn't like him because they're okay, like this dude, this kid's awkward. He's not, you know, like whatever. But he did something to make him laugh. He said some jokes made him laugh, and he's like, damn, that's the best feeling I've had because I've gotten to actually interact with other people. I think a lot of people at some point in time can relate to them. Well, mostly if you're an introvert, I would say. Just doing things on your own, and then you socialize with a certain group of people that have the same interests, and then that always brings out more expression, and then you kind of continue in that route of like whatever you guys got in common, he continued talking about it or whatever the case. In his case, comedy was something that got him to even interact with people, because if he hadn't had comedy, he wouldn't have been who he is now, you know. So this is cool seeing his backstory, to explore his character more, to build him up instead of just make him just this joke ass character. Like, give him a reason why he's the way he is. I rock with that from Gege. Made more and more friends, but never a partner. Man, I can't keep going Manzai with, man, I can't keep doing Manzai with you. What? Are you for real? You mean that? If I were serious, I wouldn't be having this much fun. By the way, his room, he just got stacks of, I'm sure that's like comedy shows and shit. Must be nice. Next up to the stage. I want people to get to know me better. If they knew me better, then they'd think I'm funny, and then I wouldn't be so lonely. So he's like, bro, I have this comedic charm. I know I do. That's why he's still on it, because like, he's like, kids used to laugh at my shit back then. And then as I got older, it's like, shit just wasn't funny to people. Shit don't understand the jokes I have. And he put so much time and effort into something. That's another thing too. Imagine putting so much time and effort into something where like you actually need other people's opinions and other people's, you know, acknowledgement. Like, you have some kind of career where you have that, like entertaining people, and then they just don't fuck with whatever you're doing, but you try hard. Like, it's not their fault, and he knows it's not their fault. And that's one thing I do like about his character. He understands, like, okay, they just don't get it. But at the same time, though, it's like, it's not his fault either, because it's like, I mean, you're trying your hardest, it's just not delivering, gang, you know? What even is taking comedy seriously? Is this him, like, looking at his future self? That's kind of, I like this panel, that's dope. Everyone wants to see the goofy me, right? No, I don't think that's what's important. That's, yeah, that is him. That's all on off-stage business. It has nothing to do with the audience. Is that any fun? Why are you doing comedy in the first place? I became a comedian because I wanted everyone to get to know me better. And yet, I went and said all that. I don't care if you, oh yeah, he's talking about, yeah, I don't care if you don't think it's funny as long as everyone else does. Pigs will fly the day someone makes 100% of an audience laugh. I think what Ken-san said is completely right. Even still, he wasn't trying to tell me to give up. I wanted to affirm myself. I took his words in a way that worked for me, and I gave up. I wasn't confronting the laughs head on. Somewhere along the way, I stopped taking comedy seriously because I didn't want to get hurt. Interesting. I want to affirm myself. I took his words in a way that worked for me, and I gave up. I wasn't confronting the laughs head on. Somewhere along the way, I stopped taking comedy seriously. So it's like, is he thinking like, so he's very much in his head, like extremely in his head. That's what it seems like. And also, I guess when he was gaining friends and relationships, is like, well, once he did, he just didn't, he was scared of like being essentially hurt by whatever. Like by them, you know, not accepting him or just cutting him off completely, I guess. And he felt like, well, shit, if I kind of held myself back a bit, like he wasn't taking it as serious as he should have. I guess he feels that like it was the reason why is because he just didn't want to like get into relationships with people, have friends or a girl or whatever, and then they, I guess, like cut him off and shit. So this is why he kind of, I guess you could say, held himself back, because it was a fact that he was funny at one point in time. He said that's why he got into comedy. Like, people were laughing. He wanted people to get to know him more. But then it's like the more and more that he kind of did that, he became less and less authentic and less of himself, I guess. And then, yeah, that's interesting. And then we're back to the main fight, or the fight in general. What stellar form, true prostration. It took me until my late 20s to reach such a level. Wait, what am I saying? I'm sorry. What the fuck am I don't know what is going on. What is he doing? I'm sorry. I lied to you. I don't think it's fine that that you don't find it funny, even if everyone else does. I just didn't want to get hurt. I put you down to protect myself. Even if 99 out of 100 people are laughing, I still won't be satisfied. I don't care if I'm stubborn. I want to make that last person laugh, which is why I'll make you laugh so hard you puke up your guts. That's my brand of comedy. He might actually make him do some shit like that. Is that so? Are we gonna break what next week? He's excited. Let's see you try. Get those big laughs, a perfect 100. And I know, like I said, I know people probably don't rock with these chapters and stuff because they feel. But honestly, here's the thing with people when it comes to reading week to week, especially, right? They will want one thing, like they want Gege to focus on characters, right? To not just keep going through fights and all that. But then once you get it, it's like, oh no, I don't like it. Because I've been seeing people saying that they don't really rock with this. Obviously, the biggest thing I can understand is that people want to go back to Itadori and Higuruma against Sukuna, which I agree with. I can't wait to get back to that, you know. But aside from that, it's like people are tripping out because of this, when it's like, this is actually building up a character a bit. A character that got a lot of internal conflict. And you know, those characters are always interesting at some point, you know. He has a conflict of like his whole comedy shtick. He realized like, damn, like I do actually get bothered that people, and I was saying that I commended him by him knowing that, and he still did it though, even if he wasn't truthfully feeling that way. He still, and it was obvious, he was still thinking like, well, people don't, you know, like, I don't want to make everybody laugh. I wasn't taking comedy serious enough because I was like, okay, you can like, it don't matter if you laugh or not, like whatever. If you get it, you get it. You laugh, you laugh. You're like, nah, as a comedian, I gotta make sure everybody laugh. I gotta make sure my comedy's for everybody. That's what, you know, being a comedian is. You feel me? So I rock with that. He had the realization that like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm supposed to be doing this full, like wholeheartedly, and giving it my actual all instead of saying, oh yeah, like if you don't like it, you don't like it. Like it's the same thing with anything. Literally with anything. Like think about sport players, right? You know, there's obviously certain sport players, like professional sports or even any sports. But I'm just using like pro sports, for example. There's a lot of people that like, you can tell they're not giving it their all. All they care about is like just getting the money and getting out. But they're not giving it their all. When it's like, didn't at one point you dream to be a pro player, win these championships, win these accolades, or get these accolades and, you know, go crazy in a pro level? And then once you get there, he's like, yeah, fuck it, like, you can fuck with me or whatever. I'm just here to get my money or whatever. Like, yeah, that's about it. I don't care about nobody liking me. And that's okay. If you want to do that, that's fine. But you're only lying to yourself. And that's the thing with Takaba. He realized he was lying to himself. He don't fuck with his mindset that he had all this time. So that's interesting. That was a little twist that I didn't really think about for his character. Definitely makes him not a one-dimensional character, so at least give him some kind of importance, especially in this fight against Kenjaku, which he's going to do a little something, but he's going to ultimately lose. I still predict Yuta and Maki pulling up right at the end of the fight, or like before he ends up getting bodied or something like that, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man, this was actually a really good chapter. I'm not gonna lie, this was a good chapter. We needed this, especially with the newer characters coming in, like from the Cullen game. We needed this. Got a little bit with Kashimo. His is more like straightforward, so he didn't have to do too much with that. Higuruma, obviously, he was the best one that came in. And then we had our low lights with like Yorozu, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't really, Ryu actually had a good one. Udo, she could have had more done for her, but she had a little bit, but it could have definitely been more. And yeah, it was really just Yorozu that was like the low light, I would say. She was like the only low light for real. Other than that, I think everybody else was like pretty good for the arc and whatnot. But yeah, man, let me know down below how you guys felt about this chapter. My reaction. Once again, I know the lighting looks kind of wonky. Hopefully it comes out well. But yeah, man, I hope you guys all have a good one. Come back in about, from when I'm uploading this video, I mean, it'll probably be like in 3 hours or so, or whatever. Whenever the anime episode drop, be here. I'm gonna be here reacting to it, so y'all know. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video, and peace.